golly. Try to reduce bulk, you know, with this lightweight gear and stuff, as you can tell.
All right, back in Kansas, Casey and Eric are actually going to be hunting public tonight. So I decided that I was going to chase a couple of big 10 points on some private property. And I'm just stoked about it because I have history with both these deer. One of them I saw in 2017, and Casey and I actually have footage of that deer. And then at this stand that I'm hunting tonight, there are trail camera photos the last 2 nights of another big, heavy 10-point that I saw last year as a half rack from the stand while I had COVID. So it's exciting. These 2 deer are really big, going to be maybe my biggest bucks ever. So I'm really pumped to get down in there. And with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and do that because it's already 3:20. So, and I'm feeling pressure, even though it's kind of warm outside right now. It's warming up and it's nice and sunny, but got a good wind. If I can get a good tree to hang in, which I think I can, I'm going to shoot this deer as he's heading up to corn and further on to wheat later on tonight.
Ground hunting is something I'm pretty new to, but Eric and I have had some success at it, just like in South Dakota. Now the decoy thing, new for me as well. We've used a 2-dimensional decoy in the past, a heads-up decoy, and had mixed success on it. First evening in Kansas, November 1st. It is killing time. It feels good, and I feel good about it. Almost 20 years, and I've only set this stand probably 1 time, but it's just so nostalgic to just be here on this property that I just thought it was the coolest property going up, and I still think is awesome. There's a lot of people hunting in Kansas this year. My dad didn't draw a tag for the first time in almost 20 years, and everybody kind of thinks they can go do what Chris B did last year, and Chris will tell you, you know, it took a lot of good blessings for him to come away with a deer like that first time out on public land in Kansas. That just doesn't happen. I mean, you can hunt some of the baddest property in the world private and not shoot a deer like that in your lifetime. So good luck to those that are out there. And there'll be some deer that are shot that are awesome, but I really just love this place. I love being here with my dad. He's not here this trip and doesn't have a tag, but he'll come up here some. And I actually found a pair of his glasses hanging from the seat right here. This is a wind that we don't get to hunt a whole lot, so whenever the last time he sat here, I guess, was, he forgot his glasses because he shoots with contacts in them. So anyway, just like I said, a lot of nostalgia here.
this evening is ridiculous. Oh no, I think it's those. We're gonna see those deer.
Oh, I'm already filming.
It's cold. We got coffee and we got deer. As you saw, we're headed back to the same place that we went last night. Didn't have the greatest hunt last night, but this place is so much better in the mornings. Tyler and I have had some awesome mornings here. There's big bucks around, not to mention the one we saw that might be a shooter. Found some sheds. Tyler and I chased them around over here in previous years a ton. So we feel good about it. We're going to set up with Billy the decoy, get the wind in our face, and shoot one possibly in the chest at like 20 yards. Some mornings you just need to stop and take a breath and enjoy how beautiful it is and how cool it is to be out here in God's creation and just messing around with animals. It's look at that. Wish those windmills weren't there, but whatever. It's still beautiful. I'm about to start rattling pretty early because we're trying to be aggressive on the ground. There's deer around. But one of the things that I like to think about out here is we're tucked up in these plums. You don't always need a ton of concealment. And you don't always need a big old bulky camo system to break up your outline. I feel like if I was in a ghillie on the ground here, like some people would do, I would look like a big black blob in these plums. But just being kind of light colored and down low and not being a big profile, I think helps a ton. You mix that with the fact that we got Billy out there, I think that we're going to get a buck to commit. And if he's a deer we like, we might shoot one. Is angling down. I don't know if he's gonna make it towards us or not, but he acts like he's headed this way.
Oh, I see him. I see him. He's coming right here, dude. He sees the buck. I think he sees the decoy.
We just got smelt up by a 140 steer with a drop tine, and that hurts real bad. But out here on the plains, you don't know what direction they're gonna come from. That sucker came from it, like the worst spot. But now we at least know kind of a direction to travel if we want to go do this again some other morning. And maybe we need to set up down there, kind of further down in the ditch as opposed to up here on top. But the morning's far from over, so there's a good chance that we have another encounter. Wind swirly. Southeast, northeast. Okay, I have not been using my head about this. We need to be set up here in the evening and over there in the morning. That way the deer go to the decoy and don't get to our wind. Vice versa for the evening. We're just in opposite places, so we're gonna make a quick move. Get on the other end of these plums like we were last night and shoot a buck. across the prairie to go set up and see deer where I expected them to be. Same place that I've seen them before. Over here, it looks like there's 3 does and possibly a buck. It's hard to say. It's really far with binos, but I'm gonna go to the ace brace over here and do a little bit more glassing and see if we can. If they bed, we're gonna make a move on them. If they don't, we might try to rattle that buck over. Tyler and I stalked a good buck in that same spot a couple years ago. They just like that little ditch down there. He's big. Big wide shooter in the drainage up there following does. And he's not hard on them, they're just kind of together. So there's a chance if I rattle, he'll come down here, see Billy, and give me a 25-yard shot right here in front of us. He bedded in that draw, and I glassed him up, so he's there. These situations don't usually work out, but you gotta try. This buck is in a draw with 4 does, and the problem is the does see you before the buck does. But I know exactly where he is. I mean, exactly. And I think we have an opportunity. It can happen. I don't know what he is, but he looks good from this distance. So we're gonna go light and fast. Probably leave pack here. Just drink a little water before we go. And I'm gonna take binos, rangefinder, antlers, and bow, and go shoot this thing. We're thinking about Tyler coming over and bringing the heads-up decoy and trying to use that to help us. It's 10 a.m. I don't know if these deer are gonna move too much, and if they do, we can make a move on them. But they'll probably bed there for a while, and it might be good for them to kind of get settled, maybe even get a little sleepy and push in on them. So we might just sit tight and just observe and see if they're gonna rebed or if that's where they're gonna stay for the day. But he got that, so that was good. Good call. He's sleeping. He just went to sleep. Poor buck. Should knock that decoy down. It freaks me out every time I see it. So we just saw a coyote headed pretty much straight towards the deer. I don't know if that's gonna mess up the situation or not. We'll see how that goes. But oh, I think I see the coyote, possibly. Yeah, he's like looking at those deer right now. Gosh dang it. Right down the ditch. Well, we'll probably get a good look at our buck here in just a second anyways. We'll see how they react to this coyote. He's like right in, oh look, he's in the frame. Holy smokes, look at this. The coyote sees us like he knew that we were over here. Well, apparently you can get that close to those deer without them freaking out.
Oh my gosh. Freaking coyote.
It's alright, dude. Those deer aren't gonna bust from him. They just might run him off.
That's good footage, though.
That's pretty cool. Oh man, he's going right to them. I'm surprised that doe hasn't seen him. Oh my goodness. Please bed back down. He's like, get out of here, coyote. That's a big deer. stinks about that is the coyote came up from the direction that we were hoping to come from. So I mean, that means that those deer might be looking at a different direction now, looking down this draw.
We might be able to take that same trail. If they don't, we might be able to take that same trail the coyote did. Yes, it obviously worked.
Yeah. I mean, he was like 10 yards from me. This is insane. Phones go footage right now. I think that deer has 10 or 5 on both sides. Oh, I'm gonna throw up, Eric. Oh my gosh. They're gonna watch him and then they're gonna bend it back down. It's gonna be fine. Can you text Tyler and tell him not to dig too hard?
Not to what?
Not to dig too hard for that and just come on.
You can use Billy's head if anything.
Yeah, exactly. That buck is a slob. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need y'all to bed back down that way I left it. Keep doing this.
Do you have an iPhone charger with you?
I think so. It's down there in the back.
No, we didn't get it. You can plug it into my battery.
Oh, I got plenty of battery, I think. I'm just worried about some space on my phone.
Yeah.
I should have quite a bit of space, but still, like, I guess I can. Oh yeah, he's a 10, and he's a freaking giant. Oh my gosh. They're calming down though.
They're pretty much watching the guy burn off ice.
Oh, you meant to tell Tyler bring you a snack if he's still there.
Bring you a snack.
Okay, no, bring you. I got this.
I'm good. I had a C bar down there.
Okay.
My messages.
Okay, they're calming down.
Oh, where's he going? Oh my goodness.
Yo, get weird. Just bed back down.
Kill that deer. If not today, in the next few days.
He's worth spending some time on.
If it doesn't go down today, we can always go right there in the morning. Wait for him.
These does need to freaking bed back down. You got your phone.
Yeah. It's just not like I have no service.
I'm trying to call Tyler.
I doubt it's gonna work. No service.
Oh, it says no service. Have you done the airplane mode thing?
Yeah. I tried again.
How do you get the airplane? Oh, here we go. They're up feeding again.
It looks like he's standing
It's a big buck, dude. You getting heat service? Are you getting heat service? Line LT. If you can make a call, be good. So the coyotes bumped that deer. They decided to rebed. His does are moving. So he's following them. We ran up the hill because we lost sight of them. And now we spotted them again up on top. And they're moving to the west. We need him to bed again. Biggest deer I've ever chased in Kansas.
I got this. Might be a little less Duke. Oh, I didn't know y'all were so like.
Yeah,
I pretty much could have seen him coming the whole way. Did y'all see him when I was talking to you on the phone?
I couldn't see him at all. This is the last time I saw him right here.
Is it the plum thicket? Okay, it's directly under the biggest windmill right there.
So the last place I saw him is the tallest plum thicket. So do you see the telephone pole with the transformer on it? That's the below that is where I'd seen him last.
Well, I could see him clear as day where I was at.
That's what I was wondering, if he moved down quite a bit, or because I thought he just bedded right there. But you said he's not bedded when you saw him.
I feel like I could see way better down there.
But I feel like our best approach is to go up this,
That's what I was
right there, and get the plums in between us, and just like get as close to the fence as we feel comfortable, and have the heads up right there, and Try to heads up on him.
What about Billy? Is he worth taking over there?
No, Billy's loud. Billy's a stationary buck.
We're sure it's not that one that's on this side.
I'm 100% sure the last place I saw deer is at the top plum thicket. However, they may have moved
There ain't
down.
nothing tall up there, dude.
Those plums are tall. Those plums are taller than that deer.
No, we can't get into the plums.
No, but we can get behind them.
What do you mean behind?
Like between, get the plums between us and the deer.
I'm just saying, if that deer starts coming at us with a decoy in our hand, we're gonna be sitting in 6 inches of grass.
We just gotta freaking shoot him. That's just, I mean, that's all there is to it. It's gotta,
I just had a weird feeling.
what?
You said like this dream that you shot him.
It might happen.
Scared me.
We already decided we're getting Mexican if it happens.
Yeah,
We're getting everything.
if we kill this deer in public, if we're getting all the stuff.
Steaks, pizza,
That's
Mexican food.
That's right.
Lucky Charms. No, the marshmallow mateys, they're way better.
Sorry we didn't get to go to the grocery store. Thanks for coming out here.
Oh, dude, it's all good, man.
About to stalk a giant buck. Period. I'll call you soon, hopefully, with a good story. Period. Love you. Period.
You send that to me.
Okay, so as you can see, Tyler showed up after having a good morning himself. We've had a great day. We're skipping lunch, but it's going to be worth it because Tyler and I have messed it up so many times from the ground that sooner or later it has to work. It has to. We're going to make it work. Heads up style. And we're going to stalk in on this buck. The wind is not terrible for our plan. We just don't know how good the plan is. So, but it's the best thing we can come up with now that we feel like actually gives us a chance to kill a deer. So we're gonna go in to the bottom, come up to the top, get near the plum thicket where I saw him last, and hold the decoy up and grunt and shoot him in the chest. Means it's over. If you see him run, do that. Doesn't act like she sees us. Just kind of chilling. He's staring all over anymore. Should I hold it any higher? No, you can see that sucker. He's gonna do, dude. Is he? Yeah. Why did he flip out like that? I think because he's mad. I'm hoping. Shoot him now. I'm not real sure. should have a monopod right about now. You're doing good. No, don't do it. Don't do it. He's coming. He's coming. These dogs are still weird. No. He's walking our way right now. Please keep coming. He's coming. He's trying to get us to move. No, don't do it. He doesn't want her to go out. Is he gonna go down there and get our wind, or what's he gonna do? That's what he's trying to do. We weren't close enough. If the freaking does hadn't freaked out, we'd be alright. Our wind's pretty good right now. I mean, it's about near straight east. He's got to jump the fence to get our wind. What's he gonna do? He's about to jump the fence. How far? Too far? Yeah, he's way out there. Should we just run at him with the decoy? We start walking at him, I guess. Well, he's coming around. He's hooking around the fence. All of them's going down. They're going up there. Let's go straight to the corner. Oh, they're all gonna go meet up over there. Have a powwow. That deer's not gonna leave public.
No.
The ground thing's tough. I killed a 2-year-old in South Dakota because they're just not as smart as 28-year-olds like that one is there. So here goes the does right there. They're going to end up in the same spot. They just know that that's a place of safety. They can go right there and head over the hill, and it's safety back there. But we'll be after that buck more this week. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get to show you what it looks like when a dude shoots a deer like that, because that would be so much fun.